Okay, then once you make a circle on both the directions, then grab the leg. Make sure at the beginning you can lower the leg, but make sure knee is completely straight. Then you can just slowly keep moving the hands toward the ankle joint. You can even, if you like to, you can just even grab the foot or the toes and try to bring the knee closer to the face. You can hold it for a few seconds and relax. Hold the right leg, bring the foot somewhere midpoint on the left leg, interlock the toes, push the right knee few times towards the floor. And use the palm to bring the knee to the chin. Inhale when you push knee to the floor, hold it for a couple of seconds. Then exhale, bring the knee to the chin. 2 more times on the right side. And switch to the other side. So it would be better if you able to interlock the toes and finger, because you can grab it either way, but if you interlock, you will feel it much better. And try to recognize all the touches between the toes, fingers, the knee, palm, anything. Just even you can close the eyes and you can keep 100% awareness on each of the movements, each of the touch, feeling, breathing, anything. Just at least 2 hours, we don't have anything else to do. Hold both the legs. We will open up the hip joints. Titli Asana, butterfly pose, interlock the toes, fingers, place them over the toes. First couple of times, bring the knees all the way up and push them all the way down to the floor. If the whole way is clear, then you can just speed up. You can still raise the knees up, no problem, but your goal is to push it down closer to the floor. Now push, bring the body closer to the heels, go side by side, as close as possible to the heels. Then tightly grab the toes, Baddhasana. Keep pushing the knees towards the floor. Try to keep the back straight, spine erect. Close the eyes. Deeply inhale, deeply exhale. Each time inhale, hold the breath in lower abdomen. At least hold the breath for 5 seconds. And during those 5 seconds, make sure your knees are closer to the floor and you are sitting straight. With closed eyes, you can keep awareness on the extra stretches you feel in pelvis joint, pelvis area and hip joints. Okay, release. And now just roll side by side. Push the body away from the heels, a little bit, not too far away. Now we'll do Baddha Konasana. Inhale, look up. The head just stays straight with the trunk. Exhale, bend from the lower back. Try to keep the back straight. Just bend from the lower back, go all the way down. When you can no longer go further forward and down, at that point you can drop the head. And see if you can bring forehead to the feet. Inhale, come back up. Let's do one more time. Deeply inhale. Exhale. And you can use the elbows to push the lower leg back and pull the trunk even further forward. And while in pose, you can inhale, exhale. Each time exhale, try to get more into the pose. Maybe millimeter by millimeter or centimeter. Okay, slowly come back up. Let's sit in any cross leg posture, half Padmasana or full Padmasana, Siddhasana, or just like simple cross leg if you are unable to do any of the other variation. Sit straight, shoulders relaxed. Bring both hands on a side. As we inhale, bring both palms together in front of chest. We'll do Parvatasana. Keep 100% awareness on each of these movements. Exhale here, inhale again, and bring palms on top of the head. Rest there, exhale. Deeply inhale, straighten the elbows, stretch the palms towards the ceiling. The whole trunk, the upper body is completely stretched, both arms completely stretched. As you exhale, start lowering the palms back to top of the head, front of chest, and all the way down. Let's do 2 more times with breath coordination. Do with closed eyes. Imagine your posture in the mind with full awareness. With your own pace, do 2 more times. Okay, sit still. Let's do pranayama. Start with Bhastrika pranayam. Hands in Dhyan Mudra, first fingertip and thumb tip together. Relax the shoulders, sit straight. You can rest the palms on the thighs or the knees, palms facing ceiling. Deeply inhale, deeply exhale. With closed eyes, you can keep full awareness at the tip of the nose where the cold air is entering in and giving some kind of sensation, and hot air as we breathe out. The hot air giving some kind of hot, warm sensation. Just feel that sensation. Okay, breathe normal. So how many of you were able to stay on the focus with the feeling the sensation and stay focused on the breathing at the tip of the nose, at the first point in the nostril? Anyone? Okay, I see some hands raised. Good. Next, let's do Surya Nadi Pranayama. Right and right only. So breathe in from right, breathe out from right. Deeply breathe in, deeply breathe out. Bring the right, use the right hand, roll first two fingers into root of thumb, make a Vishnu Mudra, and use the ring fingertip to continuously blow the left nostril. Deeply breathe in from right, deeply breathe out from right. Other hand can be in Dhyan Mudra. Please don't drop the hands. Hands should be up, sideways. Bring the elbows at the level of shoulder, sideways. Okay, release. Breathe out from right and breathe normal. Next, we will do Kapalbhati Pranayama. Hands in Vayu Mudra. Roll on both hands. Roll first finger tip into the root of thumb. Deeply inhale once. Hold the breath in lower abdomen and exhale forcefully in multiple exhalations. When there is nothing left, then you can breathe one more time. The frequency of the forcing out breath, you can just depend on your comfort level. But don't do too fast. So when you complete the cycle, when you fully exhale out, just sit still, don't move the body at all. Close eyes, feel the vibration. Okay, next we will do Bhastrika Pranayam variation. We'll make a fist. So we'll do 3 different directions. Inhale, raise hands up. Exhale, bring it down, make a fist. Inhale, move it front, open the fist, bring it back, exhale, and then sideways. So each time we bring the palms closer, make a fist, and exhale forcefully. So up, front, side. If you have blood pressure issue, any heart problem, either do it slowly or you can avoid it. And relax. Sit completely still, close the eyes, and let all the vibrations calm down. Let all the energy sink into the body. Feel the sensation. Okay, relax. Next, let's do Ling Mudra. Bring the right hand forward. Interlock the fingers with the left hand, but make sure that the right thumb remain up. So left thumb and left first finger will go around the right thumb. And keep gazing at the thumb Angushta Madhya Drashti. Okay, and relax, release the hands. So, how many people now know any of the drashti out of 9? Wow. So you need to raise hand then. Okay. If anybody want to say all the 9 from sequence, doesn't matter. Raise the hand. I know 3 of them. Okay, that's okay. Let's do one thing here. I sent that document other day, yesterday actually. You guys able to say this, right? So purpose of the drashti that allows mind and focus move into the deep, right? I'm not going to read this all, but yeah, these are the 9 drashtis. Nasagre drashti, Angushta Madhya drashti, Padyograhi drashti, and that basically you guys have this presentation, but some reason I don't know, the same file, whatever you are seeing now, I sent it yesterday to the WhatsApp, but some reason I noticed it didn't came out that great when I put on. It lost all the format, I think. So I will try to make the PDF and send it again. So these are all the 9. Parshva drashti, left and right, and then Urdhva drashti, and then Netro Madhya is actually Bhru Madhya, between the eyebrows. And if you look at all the dots over here, so side ones, they put it on over here in the square box. And I can show you the one of the example. Yesterday, actually, we had some of the yogis surprised me few hours ago, actually, and showed us the Angushta Madhya Drashti. And thumbs up if you guys see this. You guys able to say this? I don't see anyone raise the hand. So, okay, good. So actually currently their focus is on camera because Dhara said they look at here now. Otherwise they were all looking at between the thumbs. So that's Angushta Madhya Drashti. When for taking a picture, our Drashti went to camera Madhya. All right. So those are the 9 focus points. And why are we doing that beginning of the session is? Otherwise, after doing the poses, I'm telling this thing, there is no point, right? All right, so try to remember those. And again, you will have the file, but I will still try to post a better format. So let's do some of the poses. Stretches, stretch the hand, the legs, the knees, straight. Oh, by the way, whenever I say yogi, that covers yogis and yoginis and everybody, because generally, when we say yogi, that's basically covers all genders. Inhale, look up. Exhale, go push the trunk forward, grab the toes or feet. So push the trunk forward instead of rounding the back. One more time. Inhale, expand the chest, raise both hands up. Exhale, bend from the lower back, grab the feet, try to keep the back straight and then push the trunk forward. And you can lower the head, but you need to bend from the lower back. Okay, inhale, come back up. Hold the right leg. Bring the right heel closer to the perineum and turn the shoulder blade towards the left leg. Inhale, raise both hands up. Exhale, bend from the lower back with both hands equally. Grab the left foot, keeping the left knee straight. Try to push the head closer to the left knee. Inhale, come back up. Same side one more time, little bit longer duration. Let's do 20 seconds. Janu Shirshasan. Look up, breathe in deeply, fully breathe out, all the way down. While staying in pose, you can inhale, exhale. Each time exhale, keep pushing the head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that was 20 seconds because 8 seconds I did instructions. So now bring the left palm forward, grab the left toe, keeping the palm facing toward the ceiling. Inhale, raise the right hand up. Exhale, bring the hand over the head, grab the left toe with both the hands, look at toward the ceiling. Okay, inhale, come back up. Straighten the right leg, fold the left leg, bring the left heel to the close to the body. Turn the shoulder blade towards the right. So there will not be any instructions. So first time only 10 seconds. Janu Shirshasan. Inhale, come back up. One more time, 20 seconds this time. Deeply inhale. Exhale and get in the pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep on pushing the head. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, inhale, come back up. And the Parshva Janu Shirshasan. Keep gazing towards the ceiling. Okay, inhale, come back up. Again, both legs far apart, straighten the knees, the whole legs completely grounded. We'll do Chaki Chalanasan. Invert the palms, hover around from the knee, toes, and other side, toes, knees, biggest circle while keeping the elbows straight. Exhale when you bend forward for the comfortability. Inhale when you go back. 4 to 5 circles in one direction. Then switch the direction. You can close the eyes and keep the full awareness at the pelvis area and the hip joints, and observe how the stretches are moving in circular fashion from one side to other side as we make circles. Chakki Chalanasana, grinding pose. Okay. Once you complete, then relax. Next, we'll do Paschimottanasana. Both feet together completely. Align the toes. Sit straight. Inhale, look up. Raise both hands up. You can look at the palm as well, Hastagrihi Drashti. Exhale fully. You can apply the bandha, shrink the stomach in, push the trunk forward, and grab the feet with toes. Keep holding the pressure. And here you can actually look at the navel. So drashti at navel, we apply the bandha. Try to remember what is that bandha name is. Okay, inhale, come back up. Okay, gaze at the Hastagrahi Drashti, at the Hastagrahi point, look up. Exhale, go further forward. Apply the bandha, means you can tuck the stomach in. Look at the Nabhi Chakra. Inhale, come back up. So there are 3 bandhas. So what are the 3 main bandhas? Locks. So somebody is just showing, but what is the name? Okay, let's do complementary pose. Backward bending. So you can go halfway. You can put the elbows on the floor, drop the head at the back of the body, toes stretch out, knees completely straight, and push the lower back up. Or you can do Purva Uttanasana fully, both palms at the back, raise the whole body up, toes push towards the floor, heels and toes on the floor, the whole body up. Drop the head at back of the body. And bring the body back to the floor. Purva Uttanasana or reverse plank. So if anybody knows all the 3 bandha names, just go ahead and unmute and say that. And others will proceed with the. Yes, go ahead.
Jalandhar Bandha, Udyana Bandha, and Muladhar Bandha. Muladhar Bandha.
Muladhar is not name of the bandha.
Okay.
Yeah, it's slightly, I mean, you just said the extra word in it. So, but you know what the Jalandhar Bandha is. Okay.
Jalandhar is here.
Throat chakra.
Yes. Yes, throat is Jalandhar Bandha and Udyan Bandha.
Bandha is here.
So, navel.
Navel, yes. And then it's a not Muladhara, it's a Mulbandh.
Mulbandha, yeah.
Root chakra, at the root chakra, yes.
Root chakra.
Great. Thank you. Good. So at least we memorized that, right? And we recap for other people who didn't remember. So let's do Vakrasana. Bring the right hand at the back. bend at the right knee. You can just do halfway, or you can even go further forward. Exhale fully and look back. So in previous pose, we included all 4 aspects. We gauged, we breath coordinated, we paused, and we applied bandha. The previous pose when we did Paschim Uttanasana. Okay, and switch to the other side. Okay. Now both legs straight. Bend the right leg, put the right foot over the thigh, very close to just bring it all the way up, because we are bringing right hand around and we will be holding the right foot. Not sure if you guys are able to see me, but my right hand is here and I'm holding the right foot around. So this is the new pose. We never did it, but the name is so complicated. If I say the name beforehand, you guys won't even try this. So asana is very easy. And grab the big toe and try to bring the head closer to the left knee. You can tuck the stomach in. You can go as much as down as possible, but you have to keep holding the right toes with the right hand. So hand goes from back of the body and foot is on the left thigh. Okay, not sure how far you guys are able to do that, but it seems pretty easy. Even myself, I did it very first time today. Okay, let's see. And the other side. So this is called preparation. You can use other hand to get into the pose. See, I'm using my other hand as well. So you can, with the help of the other hand, you can just get into the pose, let it all. Even people, if you have difficulty, you can use like the napkin, just make this kind of thing, and you can grab it. This is perfectly fine. You can use the yoga strap also. So either way is fine, but if you have difficulty, then you can use it. So this is on the other side. Fully exhale and apply the Uddiyana Bandha. Uddiyana Bandha is at the navel and bend forward. Okay. Some people probably want to put a pillow or something under the knee if they have issue with some extra stretch comes on the knee. They can put something. So the name of the pose is Trianga Half Lotus Mukh Paschimottanasana. This is all one word. Trianga Half Lotus Mukh Paschimottanasana. Do anybody want to repeat it after me? Okay. Let's do, hold both the legs. We will do Gomukhasana.
Bakul bhai, can you please repeat one more time?
Trianga, like 3 limbs. Trianga, Ardha Lotus Mukh, Paschimottanasana. Paschimottanasana means that's basically we bending forward. Right? So it's like all of these names are combination of like what parts are used. Half lotus because we brought the one foot on top of the other. because that's when we bring the legs on either side, that's a full lotus. So half lotus. And Paschim Uttanasana. Paschim means front, Purva means backside stretch. So this is the combination of the few things. Okay, whichever knee is up, the hands goes, that side hand goes from the top and other hand go back of the body. And look straight. Try if you can see at the tip of the nose. Try that. Keeping the head and neck straight. Gomukhasana, cow face pose. And very slowly, gently switch to the other side. And again, in this pose also, if you need to grab the napkin or any strap, you can go ahead and do that. But gradually at the back of the body, you need to squeeze it, the hands closer, so it comes closer to each other. And once in a pose, just make sure the neck and head, they are straight. The trunk is also vertical. No need to look at the ceiling, but at least look at the level of eyes. Okay. And remind me if I forget, I need to send you guys the link for the show today, the Broadway style Bollywood musical show. It's starting at 10:30. It probably a few minutes early, you better connect. Sit in Vajrasana. I will post the link in a group like few minutes after we end the session. Just to Mandukasana, extend both hands forward, make a fist. Deeply breathe in, hold the breath in lower abdomen. Place the top of the fist at the navel. Forcefully breathe out. Don't leave the heels. That's most important. And bend down, all the way down. When you can no longer go further down, that point, tilt the head slightly up so you can see a few inches ahead of you. One more time. Mandukasana, frog pose. It's good for everybody, but it's better for the diabetic people. I see Shobna Ben was helping Rita on the Bandha thing. Do anyone have any idea why we do Bandha? What is that for? What it do? I know there are advanced practitioners, some of the yoga teachers, some of the advanced practitioners here in our session. So it's open to anybody. Yes, go ahead and unmute.
So whenever you are in the bandha, it helps you activate those particular chakras. And then when your chakras are activated, it gives you extra energy to do whatever poses you are doing, and you can able to focus on that area.
Yes, it's correct, like almost pretty much correct. But one thing I want to add is, because we have all the energy flowing in throughout the body, right? So when we apply, for example, when we apply the Udyan Bandh, so all the energy over there, Udyan is Naam is Udyan, it takes off. So all the energy, it automatically flows upward. towards the up. So basically we can say, we can add to whatever Shobnaben said, we can add it like, it diverts the energy properly. And with the combination of the posture, gauging, and diverting energies, all of this mixture of the things, our yogis made all this practice and put the guideline like how you do for like extra benefit. Yes, thank you, Shobnaben.
No problem.
So let's do complementary pose to the Vajrasan. Is a Supta Vajrasan. We can first sit in a Vajrasan, and then we can bend the body towards back, and we can lay down the whole back of the body. You guys know probably if you are unable to go into Supta Vajrasan fully, you guys know what to do, how to do halfway. You can skip on your elbows on the floor, and others, they can just completely lay down on the floor, back of the head, back of the trunk completely on the floor. But make sure in either of the case, you do halfway or full, the knees should be grounded. Grab the ankles, push the elbows to the floor, and bring the body up back to diamond pose or thunderbolt pose or Vajrasan. Okay, I'm just reading a message. Say today is Vishwa Matru Bhasha Din. Is that right? Is it today? Yes. So basically, it's good. It's a Krishna no message. This is Matru Bhasha Din, and whatever names we are using in Sanskrit and all of the things, this is good because our Gujarati's mother is so basically Sanskrit is our Dadima, right? So Sanskrit, Gujarati, anything is considered our Matru Bhasha. Yes. Let's do a child pose. Separate the knees apart. So means હું ગુજરાતીમાં બોલવું એવું થાય ને રાઈટ તો હું મને ગુજરાતીમાં ઇન્સ્ટ્રક્શન આપવાનું તકલીફ થશે થોડું શું કહેવાય weird લાગશે. Okay, both palms between the knees and keep walking the hands forward as we lower the head and trunk down, all the way down. You can bring the forehead to the floor. Hands are fully extended. You should feel stretch at the shoulder level. Relax the whole body, especially the lower back. Deep breathe in and deep breathe out. And notice you are able to take at least 20 to 30% intake in breathing. Okay, walk the hands back closer to the body. Okay, તો પછી next દરવાજા pose, gate pose, દરવાજા આસન. જમણો પગ આગળ કરો, સીધો રાખો, એમાં લોતા થશે. Let's go with English. Left hand up, slide the right hand along with the right leg, keep looking towards the ceiling or gaze at the left palm. Hastagrahi drashti, keep on going down. You can reach all the way to the ankle. Okay, inhale, come back up, and we can go with the variation of the gate poses. Fully stretch. Keep pushing the right hand over the head, and make sure the left knee is pressed against the floor. So that means at least try to bring the middle body up, the waist area up. And you can continue gazing toward the ceiling or towards the hand which is up. Okay. Let's come back and go to the other side. Yeah, we are skipping the another variation into the gate pose. So just only 2. Exhale. Okay. Okay, come back. Let's stand up. Uttishthatu. Let's bring both feet together. Inhale, interlock the fingers, push the palms inverted towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the heels back to the floor. Inhale, go up again, fully stretched. Exhale, down. 2 more times. And last time, stay up, fully stretched. Keep pushing the palms towards the ceiling. And then bring heels down. Just walk on the toes, walk around the mat. પગના પોચા ઉપર ચાલો, બે આટા, અને પછી 2 આટા પગની પાની ઉપર ચાલો. ગુજરાતીમાં સાંભળવાની મજા આવે કે ઇંગ્લિશમાં સાંભળવાની મજા આવે? ગુજરાતી અપ, ઇંગ્લિશ ડાઉન. Okay, I say some English. I say some Gujarati. Yeah, મોટા ભાગના ઇંગ્લિશ કહે છે, કોક બે કહે છે. Okay, good. I was just surveying.
ના આજે માતૃભાષા દિવસ છે, આજનો દિવસ ચલાવો ગુજરાતીમાં.
મારે યાદ કરવું પડશે, એમાં આસનો ભૂલી જઈશ. ઓકે, આપણે પ્રયત્ન કરશું. Spread the legs far apart. પણ આ ભૂલાઈ જાય એનું શું? ઓટોમેટિક જે નીકળે ઇંગ્લિશમાં નીકળે. Keep the palms at the waist. Exhale, turn towards right and look all the way back. And કાકા આમાં અમુક લોકો એવા છે કે જેને ગુજરાતી ન આવડતું હોય એટલે આપણે પાછું અંગ્રેજી રાખવું પડે ને. Okay, exhale and turn towards the other side. One more time, both sides. Okay. Let's do something for knee today. Bring the feet a little bit closer, about 3 to 4 feet apart. Bend down, and we can make a palm. So our body should move in a straight horizontal line. So we're not doing up or down. I'm just showing the bad example. So our body should be smoothly move right and left. And each time you see, the other leg will be completely straight. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Come back. પછી ઠેકડો મારીને બેઉ પગને ભેગા કરો. Okay. Let's move in front of the mat. I'm going to put Surya Namaskar mantra. We'll do only 3. Sound okay?
सवित्रे नमः। खगाय नमः ॐ पूष्णे नमः ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः ॐ मरीचये नमः ॐ आदित्याय नमः ॐ सवित्रे नमः ॐ अर्काय नमः ॐ भास्कराय नमः
So, કેટલા જણાને એવું ફીલ થયું કે સૂર્ય નમસ્કારના બધા સ્ટ્રેચીસ ને પોઝિસ ને આપણે કરેક્ટ વે કરીએ તો આપણને આમ એક મસાજ જેવું લાગે, દુખવાને બદલે ઉલટાનું આપણને થોડુંક આમ રિલેક્સ લાગે, મસાજ ટાઈપનું ફીલ થાય. આપણને એમ થાય કે આ ચાલુ જ રાખીએ. Good, I see so many hands up. Great. Yep, that's what I feel. So I'm just looking at the message, see if there is anything that I need to respond now. English is perfectly fine. We're talking about the asana name in Sanskrit. Yes. Great. Yes. So, yeah, normally we use, the reason we use English and Sanskrit name is somebody want to Google it, they can find very easily. Let's do Paschim Namaskar. Push the palms all the way up and elbows push it towards back. So as I said earlier, Purva means agalnu apne kahe. Purva means like forward and Paschim is backward. Just turn towards one side, inhale, exhale, try to bring the forehead closer to the knee. So the name is also Parsva Uttanasana. Parsva means side. Uttanasana is a intense stretch. Now we can interlock the fingers at the back, shrug the shoulders at the back, inhale, bend forward, and keep the hands away from the back. Let the upper body completely loose. Just hang over the hip joints. Inhale, come back up and stretch backward. Look up and look all the way back. Okay. Let's do Virbhadrasana 1 and 2 today. So separate the legs, turn the one foot 90 degree outward and bend at the knees. Turn also the body completely towards the bent leg. The behind leg will remain straight. Both hands down. Inhale, raise both hands up and bend backward. Okay, inhale, come back up and switch to the other side. Virbhadrasana 1. Okay. Next we'll do Virbhadrasana 2. Same feet position. We're gonna spread the hands on both sides. Try to make trunk, keep the trunk vertical. Om Bhur Swah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhur Swah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. And you should be gazing at the hand on the side way. Om Bhur Swah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhur Swah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Okay. So let's sit down. So if anybody want to say a minute or two about માતૃભાષા, all મને ખાલી એટલી ખબર છે માતૃભાષા વિશે બોલવું હોય તો કે આપણું જે મૂળ કલ્ચર હોય એ આપણી માતૃભાષા સાથે એવી રીતનું કનેક્ટેડ હોય છે કે આપણે માતૃભાષા એ જો પછી દાખલા તરીકે આપણી નેક્સ્ટ જનરેશનમાં આપણી માતૃભાષા ડિસ્કન્ટિન્યુ થઈને બીજી ભાષા આવી જાય એટલે ત્યાંથી પછી પેલી જે સંસ્કૃતિ આપણી જે હોય એ ત્યાંથી ટ્રાન્ઝિશન થઈ જાય. માતૃભાષા કેરી થાય તો એની સાથે સંસ્કૃતિ કેરી થાય. That's I know about, and that's only thing I wanted to say. If anybody want to say, add something related to Matrubhasha, go ahead, please. Something that appropriate for the audience, for our activity or anything, but on Matrubhasha.
ઓકે, જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ.
જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ. એક સેકન્ડ કવિતાબેન, હું સ્પોટલાઇટ કરું છું. હા,
મારું ખાલી એક એટલે વિચાર છે એક અને એક સજેશન એટલે સૂચન પણ એવું છે કે આપણે જે નામ છે બધા એને ગમે તે ભાષામાં આપણે બોલીએ તો નામ જ રહે એમ. પણ આપણે લોકો ઘણી વખત બોલીએ ને તો હવે એવું થઈ ગયું છે કે રામનું રામા થઈ ગયું છે, કૃષ્ણનું કૃષ્ણા થઈ ગયું છે. યોગને આપણે યોગા કહીએ છીએ એમ, શ્લોક હોય તો શ્લોકા કહીએ છીએ ને એમ. તો આપણે જ્યારે ગુજરાતીમાં બોલતા હોઈએ કે આજે મારે યોગ કરવાના છે તો એવું બોલી શકાય ને કે રાધર કે મારે આજે યોગા કરવાના છે એમ. સો આઈ ડોન્ટ નો, મને ઘણી બધી વખત એવો વિચાર આવે પણ મારાથી થતું નથી. પણ આ તો જસ્ટ વિચાર છે કે બીજા લોકો આવું વિચારે છે કે શું એમ.
હા, એ એકચ્યુઅલી જે તમે કહો છો ને એ ઘણી વખત એવું માઇન્ડમાં આવે કે આપણે યોગા શું કામ કરીએ છીએ, ધીસ ઇઝ યોગ. પણ આપણે કારણ કે આપણે જયારે ઇંગ્લિશમાં આપણે જે બોલીએ છીએ ને ત્યારે પછી અમુક વસ્તુ ચેન્જ થઈ જાય છે ને અત્યારે એટલે હવે યોગા દે આપણે મૂળ શબ્દ તરીકે લઈ લીધો છે યોગા. એટલે ઘણા બધા શબ્દો એવા છે કે આપણે ગુજરાતીમાં આપણે યાદ કરવા હોય તો આપણને ખબર ન હોય કે આનું એકચ્યુઅલ ગુજરાતી શું થાય એવું છે. એટલે યુ આર રાઈટ કે આપણે ઘણા બધા જ્યાં એઝ લોંગ એઝ ધેર ઇઝ શક્યતા હોય ત્યાં સુધી આપણે એ યુઝ કરવું જોઈએ. પણ નથી થઈ શકતું એમ. હવે એક મેસેજ છે કે કૂતરું પાછળ પડે તો હર્ડ જ નીકળે, એમાં જ મજા આવે. હવે એનું અંગ્રેજી આપણને ખબર નથી. કૃષ્ણાબેન ખબર હોય તો કયો કે આપણે ઇંગ્લિશ કૂતરા હારે બહુ આપણે નથી ક્યારે બહુ ડીલ વહીવટ ક્યારે થયો એટલે બહુ ખબર નથી. થેન્ક યુ કવિતાબેન, નો યુ હેવ અ પોઈન્ટ. પણ ઘણા શબ્દો એવા છે કે જેમાં ખરેખર આપણે આવી રીતના ટ્રાન્સલેશન જે થઈ ગયા હોય છે એ ત્યાં સુધી આપણે બેક એ જવું જોઈએ.
જો બકુલભાઈ, દરેક લેંગ્વેજ હોય ને ભાષા,
હા.
એમાં સતત પરિવર્તન થતું હોય. તમે ગુજરાતી ભાષાની બહુ જૂની બુક જો ને, બરોડા મ્યુઝિયમમાં છે,
હા.
તો આપણે વાંચવામાં બી તકલીફ પડે. એટલી જૂની બુક છે કે ગુજરાતી જ છે, પણ ત્યારે તમને ખબર પડે કે પહેલા ગુજરાતી કેવું હતું અને અત્યારે ગુજરાતી કેવું છે.
બરાબર.
બકુલભાઈ, આઈ થિંક મને ગુજરાતીને તમે કીધું ને, તો તમે એનેસ્થેસિયાની બહાર આવી જાઓ ને, તમને કંઈ પણ આપવું હોય તો તમારું જયારે પેનમાં હોય કે તમે ગ્રોગી હોય તો તમને ગુજરાતી જ યાદ આવે. મારો પોતાનો પર્સનલ એક્સપિરિયન્સ છે. મારું નામ છે મૃદુલા પટેલ.
હા મૃદુલા. એટલે એ જ હમણાં જે કદાચ જે કૃષ્ણએ મેસેજ લખ્યો ને, એ સિમિલર કે જ્યારે તમારે તમારું સબકોન્શિયસ માઇન્ડ ને જ્યારે બહાર એકદમ લાવવાનું હોય ને,
રાઈટ.
અચાનક એકદમ, ત્યારે તમારું હોય એ મૂળ જ બહાર આવે. તમે જે શીખેલા હોય એ બધું આપણું કોન્શિયસ માઇન્ડમાં હોય, પણ એ વખતે
સબકોન્શિયસ માઇન્ડમાં આપણી માતૃભાષા હોય જ.
આપણને કોઈ ધક્કો મારે તો આપણે પહેલો જે શબ્દ નીકળે એ આપણો ગુજરાતીમાં જ નીકળે, પછી એમાં આપણે ઇંગ્લિશમાં ન બેસીએ.
રાઈટ.
એટલે એનેસ્થેસિયાનો તમે કહો તો આઈ થિંક
કવિ બરાબર કહ્યું હતું, ગુજરાતી છે એ કોઈ બોલે નહીં ગુજરાતી બરાબર. આપણે ગુજરાતીઓ જ આપણી ભાષાનું ખૂન કરતા હોઈએ છીએ.
રાઈટ. યુ આર રાઈટ. સર, તમારું નામ શું?
અશોક વોરા, નૈનાના હસબન્ડ. માતૃભાષાની વાત કરી ને એટલે
એક ગુજરાતી ગીત બહુ સરસ છે. તમે કીધું ને એ શબ્દ કોઈ બોલે, આખું મને શબ્દો ભૂલી ગયો, પણ ઇટ્સ વેરી ગુડ ગીત છે. એના ઉપર જ છે. હા, પણ એ જસ્ટ ટ્રુ કે આપણે એને થોડુંક ફેશનેબલ દેખાવા માટેથી આપણે ઘણા બધા શબ્દો આપણે પેલા કરતા હોઈએ છીએ.
કનૈયાલાલ મુનશીએ ગુજરાતની અસ્મિતા વિશે ઘણું લખ્યું હતું.
બરાબર. કાલની તમને વાત કરું કે આપણું આજે ડેસ્ક છે ને, અહીંયા કદાચ તમને બહુ ક્લિયર નહીં દેખાતું હોય. કાલે અમે જે આગળ બધા યોગીઓનો ફોટો મેં બતાવ્યો ને, અમે બધા ઉભા હતા અને હું બતાવતો હતો. મેં કીધું આ સરસ આંબાના લાકડાનું આ મળી ગયું છે. અને મેં પેલો નોબ ખેંચ્યો, મેં કીધું હડફો છે. તો પેલો હડફો શબ્દ મને ખબર નથી, હું હડફો બોલી ગયો.
બરાબર.
એટલે આપણા જૂના શબ્દો ઘણી વખત આવી જતા હોય છે.
ખાલી પારસી લોકોએ ગુજરાતી ભાષાને અપનાવી કે ગમે ત્યાં જાય વર્લ્ડમાં તો ઘરમાં તો ગુજરાતી જ બોલે એ લોકો.
હા, બહુ સારું કહેવાય. એટલે આપણે એકચ્યુઅલી ટ્રાય કરીએ જ છીએ. તમને કહું, આપણે આ બધું ગુજરાતી બોલી શકીએ છીએ એક જ કારણ છે કે આપણે એ છોડ્યું નથી. અને ઘણા બધા લોકોને ગુજરાતી બોલવામાં તકલીફ થાય છે, કારણ કે એ લોકો પછી વધારે ટ્રાન્ઝિશન કરી નાખ્યું હોય. અને આપણે ટ્રાય કરીએ એટલે ગુજરાતી જ બોલીએ, કારણ કે આપણે બોલીએ છીએ એટલે. Anyone else have anything to say? ઠાકરજીભાઈ, go ahead.
બકુલભાઈ, કોઈ પણ માનવ જીવન હોય ને, એમાં જીવન નિર્વાહ અને જીવન વિકાસ બે ભાગ હોય. એમાં જીવન વિકાસમાં ભાવ અને ભક્તિ આ બે સૌથી મહત્વના પાર્ટ ગણાય છે. વર્લ્ડ વાઇડ એવું મને છે 3/4 પાર્ટ ઓફ લાઈફ ઇઝ ભાવ, ભક્તિ અને માન્યતાઓ, શ્રદ્ધા એ બધાથી ભરેલા હોય છે. એટલે એ બધું વ્યક્ત કરવા માટે અને એ બધું એને શું કહેવાય અનુભવવા માટે માતૃભાષા એ સૌથી વધારે ઇફેક્ટિવ હોય છે. સમજો તમે ગુજરાતીમાં કોઈ સારું ભજન કે કોઈ લોકગીત કે કોઈ ગરબો સાંભળો તો તમારી આંખમાં આંસુ આવશે. તમે ઇંગ્લિશમાં અથવા બીજી કોઈ પણ ભાષામાં જે તમારી માતૃભાષા નથી એમાં તમે સાંભળો તો તમને એટલા ઝડપથી ભાવના આંસુ નહીં આવી શકે. એટલે જે આપણું ફિલિંગનું જે તંત્ર છે, આખું જીવન આખું આમ જોવા જાવ તો વી આર બિહાઇન્ડ ધ અર્નિંગ્સ ઓનલી. આપણે કમાઈએ વાપરીએ, આની પાછળ પડ્યા છીએ. પણ એકચ્યુઅલી જીવન વિકાસના જે માધ્યમો છે બધામાં માતૃભાષા મહત્વની છે. એટલે આપણે આપણી માતૃભાષા બચાવવા કરતા આપણી જાતને જો ડેવલપ કરવી હોય તો માતૃભાષામાં વધારે આપણે સાચવવી જોઈએ આપણી માતૃભાષાને ફોર માય ડેવલપમેન્ટ. ધીસ ઇઝ માય વ્યૂ.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, can I say something in a quick?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, માતૃભાષા સાચવવી બહુ જરૂરી છે, પણ સાથે સાથે સમય સાથે ચાલવું જરૂરી છે. હા, આપણે આપણું રૂટ સાચવી રાખવું જોઈએ, પણ જ્યાં હોઈએ, જે દેશમાં હોઈએ, જેવી પરિસ્થિતિમાં હોઈએ અને જેવા સમય સાથે હોઈએ એની સાથે ચાલવું જરૂરી છે. અધરવાઇઝ હંમેશા ફેંકાઈ જઈએ. હું એવું નથી કહેતી કે ટોટલી અમેરિકન બનીએ, પણ હા, બધાય પોતપોતાની લિમિટેશન પ્રમાણે પોતાની માતૃભાષા અને સંસ્કાર અને પાયો બેઝ સાચવતા જ હોય છે. પણ એવું જરૂરી નથી કે બધે જ માતૃભાષાને વળગીને બેસી રહેવું. જો આપણે એક વાક્ય એવું બોલીએ કે ઓ સમય બદલાઈ ગયો, તો ના, સમય સારો જ છે, એ બદલાતો હોય પ્રમાણે આપણે જો બદલાતા રહીએ તો ક્યારેય એવું નથી લાગતું કે આપણે ફેંકાઈ ગયા. સો માતૃભાષા સાચવવાની સાથે સમય સાથે પણ ચાલવું જરૂરી છે. થેન્ક યુ.
No, very well said. Actually, અને આપણે એ જ કરીએ છીએ અત્યારે. આપણે અત્યારે કમ્પ્લીટલી આ બધાની વચ્ચે રહીને ઓફિસમાં આપણે કોઈ ગુજરાતી, મારે તો નથી, પણ એમ કે આપણે ત્યાં એ જે વહીવટ કરતા હોઈએ, ઘરે આપણે બીજા આપણી કોમ્યુનિટીમાં આપણા ફ્રેન્ડ સર્કલ સાથે હજુ આપણા ટોટલી આપણા કનેક્ટેડ છીએ આપણા રૂટ સાથે, અને છતાં પણ આપણે અહીંયા બધું ઓપરેશન બધા કેરી કરીએ છીએ. ધેટ મીન્સ એક્ઝેક્ટલી ધેટ્સ વોટ ઇટ મીન કે આપણે એક વસ્તુ આમ ન જ કરવું જોઈએ, આમ કરવું જોઈએ એવું નથી, પણ ઇટ્સ લાઈક કોન્શિયસલી વી હેવ ટુ બેલેન્સ કે કયું હોવું જોઈએ, પણ વી શુડ નોટ ડિસ્કનેક્ટ ફ્રોમ અવર રૂટ. ગુડ, વેરી ગુડ પોઈન્ટ. ઠાકરજીભાઈ, આઈ ગોટ યોર પોઈન્ટ ટુ. બેઝિકલી તમે જે કહેવા માંગ્યું એનો અર્થ એક જ હતો કે આપણે સૌરાષ્ટ્રની રસધારનો એક પેરેગ્રાફ લ્યો, એમાં કોઈ વર્ણન કરવું હોય, ઈ જે તમારા મનની અંદર ઉતરે ગુજરાતીમાં, એ તો જ ઉતરે. બાકી એનું તમે ઇંગ્લિશમાં ટ્રાન્સલેશન કરો એટલે ત્યાં એ ઇંગ્લિશમાં કઢી બનાવી હોય એવું થાય. એટલે એનો જે મેઇન જે પોઈન્ટ હોય એ નીકળી જાય. રાઈટ, રાઈટ. નો, વેરી ગુડ ઇનપુટ એવરીબડી. અશોકભાઈ, કવિતાબેન, કૃષ્ણાબેન, ઠાકરસિંહભાઈ, great. So at least now today Matrubhasha Din, thanks for reminding. And we do have to, we say that right in our sessions, like whatever those, and Matrubhasha is like one of the biggest. આપણે ભલે ઉજવતા ના હોઈએ કે ના કરતા હોઈએ, પણ it's like very important.
And sorry, આજે અમારો વાંક, અમે તમને વાતો ચડાવ્યા. So next time we'll be careful.
No, I was just saying just for a joke. And you guys by now, I hope you guys know me now by now, because even મારે કદાચ ખીજાવું હોય તો હું મજાકમાં જ ખીજાતો હોઉં છું. એટલે નેવર માઇન્ડ. અને હું કહેતો હોઉં છું મને વાતો ચડાવી દો. મને ખબર છે કે તમે લોકો બધા મ્યુટ જ હો છો, એટલે પણ એમ કે યા ના, આ બધા કોમ્યુનિકેશન છે. આજે વચ્ચે પેલા અનમ્યુટ કરીને આપણે કોઈ ક્વેશ્ચન આવે, ધીસ ઇઝ ઓલ વેલિડ. મારો કહેવાનો ક્યારેક પોઈન્ટ એ જ હોય છે કે લોકો ખબર નથી હોતી અને અનમ્યુટ કરીને બીજું ચાલતું હોય એના માટે. વેરી ગુડ. સો લેટ્સ, ઇટ્સ 9:04, લેટ્સ મૂવ ઓન. We had good discussion on Matrubhasha. Let's try to stick with our mother tongue. Not necessarily કે આપણે એ જ બોલવું એવું નથી, પણ let's don't disconnect at all. That's what the point. Great. And we try to pass it to our kids. Let's lay down on the stomach. Stretch toes at the back and both hands stretch out forward. With next inhalation, raise the head, chest, chin up. Pull both legs up over the floor, few inches away. Edge up as you can. Then bring them down, lay down in a Makarasana for few seconds. Next we will do Ardha Shalabhasana. Both palms under the thighs. Lift the left leg up, left toes stretch out, fold the right leg and bring the right foot somewhere over the knee on the left leg to support it. Relax the lower back, chest, chin, shoulder blades on the floor, flat on the floor. Inhale, exhale, normal. And slowly bring the left leg back to the floor, both legs on the floor. Then raise the right leg up, right toes stretch out. Use the left foot to support the right leg. Relax the lower back. So bring both legs on the floor. Take few normal breath in and out. Let's cross both the hands at back of the body. Hold both the legs. So grab the left to right, right to left ankles. So hands are crossed. Raise the head, chest, chin up. Pull the legs up as high as possible. Okay, bring the legs back on the floor. Hold both hands. Lay down in a Makarasana. Relax the whole body. Okay, turn around, lay down on the back. Feel the full stretch, hands and toes. Pretend that we are a rope and two different forces pulling us away in opposite direction. Full stretch from toes to the fingers. Even pull further, see if you can even just go at least one each on either side. And bring both hands side of the body. Raise both the legs 60 degree and trunk also 60 degree. Sampurna Naukasana. So the fingers as close as possible, close to the toes. Knees completely straight, elbows straight, and gazing at the toes through the fingers. So this is Padyagrahi Drashti. Bring the legs back on the floor, hands on the floor, completely relax. Bring both legs together. Hold the legs, knees closer to the floor. Hold both hands around the knees. You can grab the elbows. Exhale fully. Lift the head up. Bring the head and the knees closer to each other. Fully exhale. Okay. Bring the feet back to the floor. Grab at the ankles. Left to left, right to right. We'll be doing bridge pose. Separate the feet at least a foot or foot and a half apart. Inhale and lift the lower back up. The trunk area, the lower trunk, lift it up and hold it up. You can even bring the hands at the thigh or at the hip joint to lift the lower back even further up. Or you can just continue holding the ankles, no problem. Very slowly bring the body back on the floor. Setu Bandhasan. Lie down in a Shavasana. Both feet separated, toes pointing out, hands away from the body, palms facing ceiling, fingers semi-closed, head, neck, and trunk in straight line in order to keep the spine straight to flow the energy flawlessly. Let's do Uttan Padasana. Bring both palms together. Palms close to the body, palms facing down. Lift both legs up, 90-degree up. Anybody can do this. This is not an inversion, but some people, if wanted to do halasana or shoulder stand, go ahead and do that. And others will stick with the Uttan Padasana. The people wanted to do halasana, they can prepare themselves, extend both the hands, back of the body, and go up and go back a couple of times. And you can drop both the feet all the way to the floor. So this is the last one. If you bring palms at the hip joint, extend the legs toward the ceiling. This is shoulder stand. And other people who are doing Uttan Padasana, they can keep bringing the legs down to the floor if they haven't started yet. Others also bring the legs back, come out of the halasana or shoulder stand, and then few seconds lay down in Shavasana. So let's do Matsyasana next, and we will be starting Yoga Nidra in a minute. So if you want to turn the lights down, today let's try to do the cooling down after we come back from Shavasana. Let's try that today. So we are right after the Matsyasana, we will be doing Yoga Nidra. So you better prepare for the Yoga Nidra. If you want to turn lights down, if you want to bring covering beside you, go ahead and get ready. But don't miss doing Matsyasana. Soon as possible, get into Matsyasana if you haven't already. And in about 20 seconds, get ready for Yoga Nidra. Yep, I see some people getting ready. So, okay, so 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds to wrap up the pose. I'm taking a screenshot right now just to see how many people are here, and I will do one more time after the Yoga Nidra. Okay, I'm starting the Yoga Nidra now.
बॉडी को बिल्कुल सीधा रखना है, शरीर बिल्कुल सीधा रहे। दोनों पैरों के बीच बिल्कुल नॉर्मल डिस्टेंस रखे, 1 फुट या 1.5 फीट का अंतर। दोनों हाथ दोनों साइड में रखें। और हथेलियां खुली हुई ऊपर की ओर और बड़े आराम से लेटें। शरीर की सारी जो बेकार की हिलचाल हो अगर तो उसे समाप्त कर दें और शरीर को परफेक्टली सेट कर लें। अब एक गहरी सांस लें और उसे छोड़ते हुए धीरे से अपनी आंखें बंद करें। अपना ध्यान सांस के चलने पर रखें। बिल्कुल स्वाभाविक रूप से सांस चलेगी। आपका ध्यान सांस के चलने पर है। जब आप सांस ले रहे हैं और जब सांस बाहर निकल रही है उस वक्त पेट, चेस्ट और कंधों में जो मूवमेंट्स हो रहे हैं उनका अनुभव करें। बाहर निकलने वाली हर सांस के साथ आपका शरीर धीरे धीरे शिथिल और शांत होता जा रहा है। अब मैं जिस अंग का, जिस हिस्से का नाम कहूंगा, आप अपना ध्यान वहां पर ले जाएं। मैं जिस अंग का नाम कहूंगा आप अपना ध्यान वहां पर ले जाएं। दाएं पैर का तलवा, दाएं पैर का पंजा, उंगलियां, अंगूठा, दाएं पैर की पिंडली, घुटना और घुटने से लेकर कमर तक आपका ध्यान पूरे दाएं पैर पर रखें। अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो अपने दाएं पैर में भरपूर आराम पाएंगे। दाएं पैर में जो आराम महसूस हो रहा है उसका अनुभव करें। पूरे पैर में आराम है, मानो पूरा पैर नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान बाएं पैर के तलवे पर ले जाएं। बाएं पैर का तलवा, पंजा, उंगलियां, अंगूठा, बाएं पैर की पिंडली, घुटना और घुटने से लेकर कमर तक पूरा बायां पैर इस वक्त आपके ध्यान में है। आप अपने पूरे बाएं पैर का अनुभव कर रहे हैं। अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि पूरे बाएं पैर में आराम है। पूरे पैर में आराम, गहरा आराम और पूरा पैर नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान एक साथ दोनों पैरों पर ले जाएं। दोनों पैरों का एक साथ अनुभव। दोनों पैर गहरे आराम में हैं, अनुभव करें। दोनों पैर निद्रा का मानो अनुभव कर रहे हों। अब मैं जिस हिस्से का नाम लूंगा आप अपना ध्यान वहां पर ले जाएंगे। कमर, हिप्स, पेट, सीना, पीठ, हर जगह पे ध्यान ले जाएं। कमर, हिप्स, पेट, सीना, पीठ। और अब एक गहरी सांस लेकर जब आप छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि ये हर जगह पे गहरा आराम है, गहरा आराम। अब अपना ध्यान अपने दाएं हाथ पर ले जाएं, कंधे से लेकर उंगलियों तक पूरा दायां हाथ। जाने कि दाएं हाथ में क्या हो रहा है, अनुभव करें। और एक गहरी सांस लेकर के जैसे ही छोड़ेंगे आप तो पूरे हाथ में आराम पाएंगे। अनुभव करें। दाएं हाथ में गहरा आराम है, मानो पूरा हाथ नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान बाएं हाथ की ओर ले जाएं और बाएं हाथ का अनुभव करें, कंधे से लेकर उंगलियों तक पूरा बायां हाथ। जाने कि वहां पर क्या हो रहा है। और अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि पूरा बायां हाथ गहरे आराम में है, निद्रा में है। अब एक साथ दोनों हाथों का अनुभव करें। दोनों हाथ एक साथ एक गहरी सांस लेकर के छोड़े और दोनों हाथों में आराम पाएं, गहरा आराम। अब जिस अंग का मैं नाम कहूंगा आप अपना ध्यान वहां पर ले जाएंगे। गर्दन, जबड़े, गाल, होठ, नाक, आंखें, कान, कपाल, सिर का ऊपरी हिस्सा। जाने के वहां पर क्या हो रहा है। गर्दन, जबड़े, गाल, होठ, नाक, आंखें, कान, कपाल, सिर का ऊपरी हिस्सा। एक गहरी सांस लेकर के छोड़ेंगे, ये सब गहरे आराम में चला जाएगा। अनुभव करें। फिर से एक गहरी सांस लें और उसको छोड़ते हुए पूरे शरीर का एक साथ अनुभव करें। पूरा शरीर गहरे आराम में है, गहरी नींद। पूरा शरीर गहरी नींद की अवस्था में है, मगर आप जागरूक है इस वक्त। यू आर कॉन्शियस, आप अलर्ट हैं और इस शरीर की, पूरे शरीर के कण कण की गहरी नींद के साक्षी बने हुए हैं। अनुभव करें। पूरे शरीर में कण कण में जो गहरे आराम का अनुभव हो रहा है, उस अनुभव में रहें। अब मैं 1 से 5 की गिनती करूंगा। जब 5 कहूंगा आप स्वस्थ होंगे, फ्रेश और तरोताज़ा होंगे। अब मैं 1 से 5 की गिनती करूंगा। जब मैं 5 कहूंगा आप स्वस्थ होंगे, फ्रेश तरोताज़ा होंगे। 1, 2, 3, 5 की गिनती पर आप फ्रेश होंगे, स्वस्थ होंगे। 4, 5।
Okay, stretch the hands over the head, toes stretch out, feel the full stretch. Turn the head side by side, wiggle the toes, bend the legs at the knees a little bit, then turn towards right side. Use both palms push the body up, back to the sitting posture. Rub the palms against each other. Place them over the eyes and face. Slowly open the eyes. Let's do cooling down pranayama. Sit in any comfortable posture. And we'll do Chandra Nadi pranayama. Deeply breathe in from left and breathe out from left. So in and out from left, but do deep breathing. And you can use the thumb tip continuously to block the left nostril. Okay, breathe out fully from the left and then breathe in and out normal. We will do alternate breathing fashion. You can again do hands in Vishnu Mudra. We will start from the left, breathe in from left, breathe out from right, then breathe in from right and breathe out from left. So left to right to left. Alternate breathing or Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. You can chant Gayatri Mantra or any other shloka of your choice. Okay, complete the cycle when you breathe out from left. Complete the chanting. Let's do the closing process. We will chant 3 Mahamrutyunjay mantra, followed by the meditation. During meditation, keep awareness on Sahasrara Chakra, crown of the head. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Rub the palms, generate heat. Place them over the eyes and face. Make a cup of the palm. Place them over, cover the eyes, open and close eyes in darkness few times. Slide the hands over the face down. Slowly open the eyes. Place the hands overhead, shoulders, hands, and the whole body. So that's conclude the session. Jai Shri Krishna. Everybody have a wonderful day.